to 3 years ago. Back then, I was doing a bunch of Aftershock and Quake-based stuff, did Q2, did Dark Hour, and made it through a lot of Aftershock, even though I ended up doing some weird side things. But I made it through most of Aftershock. However, near the end of the whole thing, near like the last few levels when we were starting to dwindle down, I ran into a particular level that basically made me stop the entire playthrough and have to do a bunch of other random garbage. Why? Because, well, I have like I had like a chronological OCD thing. I don't really like saying that term because I'm not really sure how clinical that would be. And I don't really like to try and take attention away from those who really have it. But basically, it was a condition whereby I had to do things in chronological order. And if I didn't do them in chronological order, well, nothing bad would happen, but at the same time, I'd also start feeling miserable. It'd be like, almost like I was butchering things, is I guess the interpretation I had. Like, it was almost like I would... How exactly do I go about describe it? It was a... If I didn't do something, it felt like I was ruining everything that was in the world. I felt like everything that was here... Everything that existed was basically being done in the wrong way, and that I was ruining the past for myself because I was basically spoiling myself for what I was seeing, and so therefore everything in the past I wouldn't be able to appreciate as much. And I was worried I was spoiling things because it wouldn't be that first impression in the past. Is I figure like the surprises that you get in games are kind of what makes the games memorable, and that without those surprises, you really don't have a good game anymore. You just kind of have something that's decent, but nothing that's really that memorable. Look at Chrono Trigger or whatnot. Basically, I was kind of told different things that would happen through it, and it ended up becoming very, very anticlimactic to me, and I ended up hating the entire thing. So that's kind of exactly what I mean. I'm saying, is it because of just how the game was? Or is it because people were telling me things, and so therefore kind of ruined it for me to begin with? And I never really had a fair chance with it. I'm not really sure. I think it's probably more the former, but it's always been my worry about the latter happening, about ruining things just because I kind of hear about it. I think I'm the type that if I hear a lot of things that it would ruin it for me, that it would just... not so much just story, but almost everything. The fact that, the gameplay gets ruined or something like that, and it gets too easy, then there's really no point to really play it. And that's kind of the whole mindset I've kind of had. And this... I guess you could say has kind of transferred itself in. It's like, when it came to like influences, I like to see how things kind of came to be. Basically seeing the evolution of something from the ground up, seeing how they got to where it was. Because I feel that would give me a greater understanding of what I was looking at, which I kind of felt it was pretty significant, especially with Quake-related. But even before that, it was always about like trying to figure out the importance of things. So trying to figure out the relevance of it in the great scheme. And so it was always about going back, look at the influences, and seeing how exactly it led to the certain thing today. Almost to do that whole appreciation thing. I've always had this thing whereby I worry because I'm highly cynical that maybe it's because of my age, the things that I've been seeing, all that. The fact that there's better games out today means that I can't appreciate the past. And that's been always like a big worry of mine and whatnot, because after all, I play something like X-Wing or something like that, which is supposed to be highly praised, and yet I absolutely loathe the thing. And is it because I'm used to things from like 98 and around there, and thus I kind of appreciate that too much, I can't really go back? And if so, is that kind of going to be a case? If I was to keep moving forward, I would just end up hating the past more. So it's almost like, am I kind of ruining things for myself by, like, doing other things? Is there, like, I can't really appreciate certain things. I guess on the one hand, you could argue if that's the case, then I guess it really wasn't a good thing, and it's good to move on. But it's almost like if something's that special, whatnot, and it's kind of like, yeah, past. Do you really want to go around, ruin it? I guess it's the idea of, would it really hold up? Is it really as good today as it would be back then? And I guess that's the whole idea, is that without that relativity, without, the whole comparing it to what else was around there, I worry I'm just kind of unfairly having biases to things. See, if it's something like Thief, I know I like Thief. I know I enjoy Thief. I'm probably not going to have any problems in the future, like going back to Thief. But, if it's something like a new game or something like that, I worry, would my impression have been different had I not gone around and played all this more fancy stuff? And so that makes me kind of want to do things in chronological order, see that build up, see where it came from, and in turn get a better perspective on things. And even just being in the 90s, you've kind of seen how I've kind of had that problem, but after a lot of thought, a lot of decisions, I decided to kind of come around. And the reason why I have is because, as I've been trying to say, if the game doesn't really hold its merit as in 2018 standards, then it's not really a good game. It's not really worth praise over, because that means I have better things I enjoy. That means I'm just not blinded by nostalgia for something that's not really that great. I mean, if it's the best of its time, sure, but, this is kind of me looking back on things, and if I'm looking back on things and not liking it, and I can kind of prove that with stuff like Thief and stuff like that, that it's not all about graphics for me, then I guess it's not a good level, and that's kind of the mindset I have. Hopefully someone listened to this ramble. If so, maybe you guys can offer your opinion on the whole thing. I'm not really sure if I've offered really anything new to the discussion, but that's really kind of the mindset here on why exactly I've been kind of bouncing around for like the last few years. It's been a mess. But anyway, basically 3 years ago I did that. I did a level, ended up like leaving because I had to do the freaking Wheel of Time series. The Wheel of Time series in particular took a very long time. I only had to do the first 8 books, but I was procrastinating so much because it was absolutely terrible to read them. They weren't fun. They were exactly the opposite. They were so monotonous, so lengthy, but at the same time nothing really happening, that I was just totally discouraged from even trying. So most of the time I wasn't even like doing anything. I would rather play like a boring MMO or draw something in MS Paint than continue that because of how horrible it was. And so yeah, things kind of dragged for a very long time. Eventually I got it done, and so I could kind of return. But then it became the fact of the matter that also I had to do Hetsen, and I did the base game of Hetsen, but I never really did the full of the expansion. So therefore it was never really fully done in my book. So take the fact that Hetsen was never really done, which also was kind of bugging me because I never really finished all the Doom P-Watts I wanted to do. And so therefore it was kind of a complete mess. It was totally unenjoyable for me, and yeah, it was a very terrible situation over there. So, needless to say, after a long, messy thing, I tried coming back last year, around this time actually, last year, and I did the sync, and I did This Is the End. But after I did those 2 levels, I just ended up moving away from Quake because I was trying to once again go through Doom, because I all of a sudden started realizing if I want to like get to Quake, I need to have like the influence of Doom, and also because of the whole Star Wars thing, because I know in like 97 Jedi Knight comes up, Jedi Knight 2, and I kind of want to like continue along with this evolution of FPS through like the good era. So in order to do that, I felt like I had to go back and do all of Star Wars. And so therefore, for the last 5 or so months, I've been doing Star Wars related stuff or something. Plus all the Doom related PWADs up to that point. So yeah, it's kind of been a thing whereby I wanted to like kind of get back to Quake, but then hit a wall almost immediately after getting back. And ended up kind of scurrying under it. And that's kind of where I'm trying to change it this time. This time around, I'm trying to actually continue things and not worry about such influences. Basically, my mindset now is, if I'm not going to enjoy something, if I know for a fact it is something that is going to be terrible, then I'm not going to bother doing it. Kind of simple mindset, but definitely one that took a while to get there. So yeah, definitely not reading fantasy novels or something like that. Not going out of my way for that stuff. Games, depends on what game it is. If it's like Quake or something like that, then sure, but if it's a game I dislike, then no, definitely not. But yeah, anyway, with that in mind, so this time around, as you kind of might have figured from my huge ramble, this is the level that I spent 3+ years working towards to finally get to finish Aftershock once and for all. The Unholy Temple, Black Square, version .9. Very weird name, weird formatting thing right in the middle of it. Basically, the cleaner, better name for it is Templeۛ. It's a new map from scratch, and it basically is over 1,000 brushes. Took 30 minutes to QBSP, 25 minutes to Viz, and 10 minutes to Light on a Pentium 120 with 32 megs of RAM. This map will play track 11 off the CD. Okay, so, why exactly was I doing it? Because this one is made by a guy who goes by his email, raven@abraxas.com. Basically, he calls himself the creator of the Wheel of Time Doom. One-time nominee for Best WAD Ever on Doomgate. So yeah, basically, he has like his whole Wheel of Time Doom thing. He basically is planning on moving his site off AOL, and the web pages will be overhauled soon, so check back regularly. Anyway, Templeۛ. This is a medium-sized deathmatch level with, as you might have guessed, a temple motif. All weapons are available, numerous deathmatch spawn spots, and all items except invincibility. Emphasis has been put on visibility. There are very few places to hide, aka camp. This level is the first Quake level that I've made that's worth posting. I'm still learning this stuff. It ain't Doom anymore. I've successfully made a funk train platform, aka a moving platform, aka a movable wall, and a downward moving plat that'll dip you into the lava if you're not careful, or if someone else hits the button. Also in my map is a trick I'll bet you haven't seen before. Using different colored fonts and symbols in the text messages displayed in a Quake level. Pay attention to the name of the level and how it's displayed. So I wonder if that square is some reason for why it's actually like using a different color. We'll have to see how it looks in the DOS version of Quake. This level has definitely been a learning experience. Quake doesn't seem to like drawing a lot of brushes on screen apparently. There are spots in the map where the frame rate drops somewhat. I'll keep that in mind on my future projects. So yeah, that's basically it. It really didn't tell me too much about the level besides it's a temple. Anyway, that is really that. So with that in mind, I think it's about time to actually finally check out this thing. It's been 3 years, as I said. I think we've kind of procrastinated on this level long enough, and it's about time we finally check it out once and for all. Temple. As you see, it's actually right between like this and like this is the end. What you call it? That was the level I played just last time. Instead of T-Butts, what's that level again? I Must Break You, and then there's like water, and then there was that other one that was down there. So we're nearly done, if you notice. The list is very small on this. There's like a couple more, but I had done most of them for Quake with Guy. So I'll still have to do a lot of them here, but now at least we've seen most of the levels, and this will be one more level. So here we are. The Unholy Temple version 0.9. As you see, that square basically makes a square bracket thing around it. That's basically the mindset of that. Use that weird font, it basically causes it to have that bracket. So there's a monster in this level. Ooh, there's a monster. And this is also a rather big place. But yeah, the whole Wheel of Time thing wasn't even because of this level. It's because it was made by the guy who made Wheel of Time Doom. Yeah, that's how bad my influence obsession was. But we're past that. Yo, and the Wheel of Time Doom also took a lot of stuff from Hetson, so that's how that tied into it. So yeah, enough about that. Let's try and actually figure out what's going on. I wonder what my secrets are. Hopefully 0, but I can't really read that because broken text. You know, dude, your level name kind of stinks. Also, bonus item fell out of level, so something fell out of the level. Brilliant. Good level. Good level indeed. Okay, so we got like what looks like a castle or something. Some wind bridges over there, some windows over there. And what looks like 2 sides over here. This reminds me kind of like Hetson. Heretic. There's a map in like E1M 1 of, like, episode 1 of Heretic, like E1M 5 or something like that was like this. Floating torches! No idea why. Oh look, weird visual issues. They like disappear. Yeah, you can definitely tell he didn't really render things fully right. Oh, it doesn't want to have like visibility issues now. It was before. It was reminding me a lot of Dark Hour, specifically The Office. I remember a lot of fun with that level. It doesn't have issues on GeoQuake because the limitations are kind of a lot higher. But as soon as you get in DOSQuake, it really stinks. Ooh, a Rottweiler! There's a Rottweiler! Oh god, there's a Rottweiler, people! Lay Rottweiler? Where are you? Has anyone seen Lay Rottweiler? I need to kill him. This is weird, it's like a igloo or something. Welcome to the temple! I see. And the temple was in brown text. Ooh, fancy. Definitely something I haven't seen before. So, there's a dog somewhere. It's also in here. There's some more shells in the green armor. Lots of rooms. I see there's some wood beams up there. Not sure what leads up there, but we'll find a way up there. I assume there's like a ramp or something. Double-barreled shotgun. Why does this look like some type of evil trap? No? No traps. Just an interesting grading. Okay. Indeed. So yeah, we just want to continue forward, I guess. And now we have... This is a weird light. Yeah, it's just like I didn't even see a double-barreled shotgun. Wow, I just like randomly walked into that. Really weird torch. But okay. We have this. Some more nails. Convenient! Let's see here. As you see more random dead ends. Oh my god, quad damage! I found a hidden quad damage. Yeah! 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 Okay, so as you see on both sides, there are ramps. You can use these to get upwards. And probably the Rottweiler is running around here. He's probably over there. What's over here? Ooh, goodies aplenty. Me likey this area. Oh wait, I just ran into some rockets. Ooh. I see, so this is the way upwards. Leads this area. Very linear design, like you can't really get around. And it's like you're going up multiple levels. So yeah, you have to like get further up to get to that. Alright. There's some 25 health here. It doesn't seem like anything useful in that bridge. Rottweiler? I heard the Rottweiler. Where is he? Convenient yellow armor. I like yellow armor. It's better than green armor. Okay, what's in here? Some more different types of ammo and another super nail gun. Kind of like the other side. But, yeah. How does one get up? How does one get up there? I mean, there's definitely obviously a way up there. But now I need to figure out how to get up there. Wait, what's this? I don't remember seeing this. Ooh. So you have to, like, move off this, let it drop, and then drop into it. Why do I feel this is a teleporter of some kind? Thunderbolt! Sweet! Wait, what? A wind tunnel? A wind tunnel that keeps pushing me up. Well, that's bad. I want to go down. How does one go down? I don't want to go up, I want to go down. If the elevator goes up, can I go, like, underneath it? No? How does one get down there? Spam every wall in here! Obviously that doesn't work. So, yeah, we have a wind tunnel, but it's which is interesting enough as it is, but it's going the wrong way. Huh. And the Rottweiler is teasing me. Okay, so we have that sunken area. Is there anything else? Is there like another area? Yeah, no, that's just another room. Trying to figure out where else I can go. This is kind of confusing. It really feels like there's gotta be some secret or something. What's the point of this? Wait, what? Oh! Oh, there's another way down! Die! So you could try and get back in here, but it's too low, so you have to, like, follow this route now. But there's a route under the whole place. Well, that's interesting. A whole different floor. Here's the way back up. So you can use the wind tunnel and you get back up. Nice! I see, I found my way back, people. So that's another way around this place. Okay. So it's made for deathmatch, but there is an enemy. I see. So there's a teleporter here. I think this just leads to a grenade launcher. Ooh, I like this. Me like you this. And then you can use these elevators to get from one side to the other. These moving platforms. And so you can get all these goodies. Glorious, glorious goodies. Now we wait for the other side, we get the rocket launcher. Definitely nice. Okay. So now we have a full set stock of weapons, and we've killed the Rottweiler. There's really not much more I'm figuring, but there was another route, there was another pathway. I need to check out where that goes. Wait, where's the water? Am I on the right side? No, I'm not, that's why. Okay, down here we go. What's down here? This is under somewhere. Ooh. I don't like this. I don't know where this is. And I don't like it. I'm glad I wasn't there! Oh my god, wow. Evil lava pit of death. Wow. And that's the level, people. Interesting. Definitely nice. Definitely one of the better levels we've seen lately. Has definitely some interesting features. Not really sure how this level would play in Deathmatch, of course. I don't really have Deathmatch to compare. But it seems relatively open. Has a way down there and up there. Have the multiple ramps to get up. You know, it seems like a lot of the overpowered stuff means you have to go through this one route down here. Which means it's kind of overpowered, but, yeah, what was I saying? It seems relatively decent, especially since there's a quad damage down here, which does allow you to kill some stuff. So not too bad. And the level seems relatively decent. Let's see here, can we jump to that window? Yes, we can, but there's nothing out here. Alright. So that's that. Anyway. Very long time to do it. I'm not sure if it was the most valuable mission to do, but at least we have seen it. We now can say we have seen it, and we're moving forward. This is official proof, people, that I am finally moving forward, because this, in particular, was always the level I was procrastinating on, and the reason I was like, I don't really want to get back to Quake right now. I want to do something else, because Quake has this one level that I still can't officially get past. Well, now this time I have gone in here, I've faced it head on, and actually did it. So, if you wanted any proof at all that I'm planning on continuing Quake, hopefully this is enough for everyone. Because, yeah, this is pretty blatantly saying, I'm back, baby, and we're doing this now once and for all. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It has been an adventure, and I shall see you all next time.